ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Friday, which means it's time for another Nozz watches Hitsugi no Chaika. Oh boy. So in our last episode, we got introduced to Chaika and the fact that she speaks like she's got the Dane image, and they're sneaking into this nobleman's house to steal a hand. And people like in the comments were like, "Oh, I mean, yeah, they're looking for body parts. I mean, what do you think she's got the coffin for?" It's like, I mean, things in a jar, you know, like, you know what else you could use to carry around a bunch of body parts? Like maybe like, I don't know, a backpack, you know, a trash bag, a barrel. I don't know. I mean, also it's like, I mean, they have a house. I mean, she could just, find a place to stash him. I mean, because if she gets caught, I mean, they're just gonna open the coffin and get rid of him anyway. I mean, I don't know, Chief. I mean, also her gun is in there, so she's gonna open the coffin to get the gun, which exposes the body part. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling like there's something fucky, but now they gotta go fight Mr. Telekinesis Man and go from there, I guess. But let's see how this goes, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, jeez. God, yeah, like this show, man. I'm interested in it for like because of stuff that's not even like the show's thing. It's like I'm confused by it because it's not told well. I can tell there's something here. But like it's being, I don't know, I feel like it's not being told the best, you know? Like our two ancillary characters are like actively bad people, you know, like they're not very interesting. And then you got like these assholes, and you're just like, there's something going on here. Like a story is attempting to be told. Like maybe if Chaika could speak properly, like it'd be a little bit more clear, you know? She could be like, "Oh yeah, my name's Chaika. I hail from the this empire that collapsed, and I gotta collect all these corpse parts because Jesus is telling me to kill the president." I mean, this is basically like just Steel Ball Run, but with lollies instead of stands, right? That's what's going on. I mean, hell, maybe there are stands, except you know, we're not stand users, so we just can't see them. Like making swords fly around, I'm pretty sure that'd be a stand power. I mean, these guys hardening their skin, also probably a stand power. It'll be a suit stand, like from part 5, which is the dumbest part of part 5. Part 5 is the worst part of JoJo. Sliding that in again. Fight me. Like, replace wizard with stand user. Because wizards tend to have standardized spells. These guys just have, like, friggin', like, individual abilities that are, like, more or less unique. Oh, wow, just straight up, like, oh. Just straight up going, like, no, I did a murder, though. Jesus. See, like, there's this thing, they just, like, yeet you in there, and it's like, okay, I have no idea what's going on, I have no context. Stuff's just happening, I got nothing. Wait, how do you turn your mansion? So he turned his mansion into his. I mean, this guy better hope he never goes out. Like, he better hope he never goes outside, man. Like, maybe you shouldn't tie your like magic wand to friggin' like something that can't move. I don't know. Like, the gun is already pretty impractical. I mean, the thing is that it's a sniper rifle, and she has to have shells. She's got to have bullets for it. That is the longest, like, incantation. Like, that's supposed to be for soldiers to use in the field, like, so they can have, like, extra damage resistance and all that, right? But that takes, like, a good, like, 20 seconds to say. Maybe a minute, if someone fucks up. You're literally fighting him inside his magic wand. Like, I don't know, Chief. Like, fighting the man himself is probably not gonna do anything. See, like, that coffin just gets stuck on door frames. Well, don't we know where the, like, they already found out that the hand was in that room that they found him in. Or maybe not. Okay. Like, wasn't it in that main room, like behind, like where that thing was? I don't know. Maybe I just misinterpreted the thing, but all right. Big hand. Like, seriously, she can't even use the rifle unless she props it up on something. Like, girl couldn't girl couldn't have like a pistol or something. You know, like a handgun. Stupid idiot. So I imagine they take the hand out and he loses his powers, right? Which means he should lose it any second now. He's just hooking up the stairs with razor wire. All right, friend. I'd say a saboteur would have something a little better to do than fighting. I mean, the whole like term implies you're destroying things like without letting people know you're there. But okay. This right here is evidence of class warfare. Smash the state. So I imagine that hand, it's like, I don't know, like part of, I don't know, I'm just gonna say like Chaika's dad or something. You know, like someone who's super important to her. And he's probably like a big wizard. He was like the biggest wizard, so his body parts are like just chock full of magic power. So you gotta get all the parts together to bring back Jesus and unlock the stand Ticket to Ride. God, Jesus' stand is like the dumbest thing. God damn. I can't wait till Steel Ball Run gets adapted. Probably not gonna do a Let's Watch of it, but... Oh boy. Ticket to Ride's the dumbest shit. Speaking of the dumbest shit, that is, like, the fact that that worked is absolutely ridiculous, holy Christ. But I mean, it's smart as hell. Why would you turn off the magic? Like, he could... Like, they're not out of the woods yet. Like, why would you turn off the thing that... The US president wants it. He's been jumping around through the dimensions to get him. Yeah, see, like, there's soldiers everywhere. Like, you'd think, like, having the ability to make your blood into steel and skin and all that, that'd be useful. Also, oh boy, ancillary character in the trees. Okay, yeah, please. Please, whose hand is it? Really, Chaika? Come on. Like, we know nothing, your friends know nothing, like... A little something something, for fuck's sake. Like, some sort of, like, background on what the hell's going on would be nice. Imagine she just, just glared at him and went, fuck off. Be gone. So, defacing currency, it's a major crime in most cultures. Punishable by jail time. Oh no, man, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Seriously, like, what's Chaika's deal? Please. Some sort of explanation would be very appreciated right now. And what's with the racism against saboteurs? It seemed like they were doing fine earlier, like no one really was throwing shade at them. What the fuck? Oh no, he doesn't know words. Just walk away. Series end. Just smoke. That's the best response to anything. Okay, so why do you need to hold it though? Like, it's not like Chaika can like do anything, like unless she set up in a sniper's nest. Like, if he's trying to be bait, then okay, but he's fighting like things that are. Yeah, they got a tank. I was wondering when that would show up. Like, that thing has to be. That thing can't be street legal. And it just drifts. I don't think. I think sheer mass, that's not gonna. Why did they even bother swerving? They would have just pulverized that under the treads. What the hell? Joke's on you, big strong man. Your sword is like weighing you down. Seriously, a sword like that must be massive. Wow, Chaika, you really like, huh? Yeah, that trust is certainly working out. Yeah, no, just Toru. Why important thing have stab wounds? I will say, now that we're not actually, got just CG bullshit, the fighting is a lot better in this episode. Like, it's a... is pretty good. It's not the best fighting I've... God damn it. It's not the best fighting I've seen in an anime, but it's nice. Like, when they're actually doing proper, like, person-on-person fighting and it's not, like, CG as shit, there's actually some good impact, and it looks nice. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it's alright. It's good. Are you regretting trusting him with it now, Chaika? I am. He's just got his sword hand stabbed, so, might need some surgery on that. Okay, if you can just explain it, then I'd appreciate that. Who are you? What is this hand? Who is Chaika? What the fuck is going on? Like, more explanation than none would be nice. Like, just saying, like, if you help her, everyone will hate you is not exactly, like, the best thing to be. Ugh. Like, you'd be, like, if you do this, something bad will happen. What will happen? I can't tell you. Like, come on. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, finally he's doing it. So it is Chaika's dad, right? I think he preferred the wise emperor. I don't know, just a feeling. Oh boy, yeah, no, that guy looks freaking well adjusted, didn't he? I mean, why you gotta assume she's doing evil? Maybe she just wants it. Maybe she just wants, like, people to stop using her dad as fucking Duracells. I mean, just because her dad was evil doesn't mean she is. Seems like these guys are just dicks, and they want to just cling on to what little power they grabbed after the friggin' they dethroned the emperor. Assholes. Yeah, we did an illegal revolution, and now that the rightful heir is trying to take her place, we're gonna go out of our way to make sure she dies. Freaking dicks. War is literally all I'm good at. Yeah. Dude can't eat. Dude's job is literally making war happen. Like, were they really trying to? Were they really trying to appeal to his sense of common decency and wanting to make peace? Like, peace has done nothing but make the guy starve, for Christ's sake. Seems like a failing of this new government to not give jobs and or some sort of payment to people whose entire lives are based around fighting for them. Just seems like it's asking for fucking shit to kick off. Just goes to show, a lot of revolutions fail. Because the people who make the revolutions don't fucking think that far ahead. America's like the one time, and that's because they had to, because it was about to collapse immediately after. So they had to make up the Constitution. Oh wow, that's a comforting conversation. So if Gaz ruled everything, why can't Chaika speak? Like, is she speaking broken English, or is she or broken Japanese, or is she like not right in the head? If she's speaking broken, then oh, she just wants to bury her dad. If like, is she speaking broken? Why? Because didn't Gaz rule all of this other stuff? So wouldn't she speak the language of the land? Like, Christ. Watch the twist be that the Emperor, like, wasn't actually evil or insane. Like, he just had a bunch of shit to do that, like, made him look like an asshole. But, like, his intentions were just. I guess one of those ends justify the means kind of thing. And yet, yeah, no, it turns out completely dissolving a government into frigging of shit zillion tiny nation states. Probably not the best idea. You, like, I do appreciate that though. Like, they are actually like recognizing the fact that most rebellions are they do turn out to just be a bunch of like power hungry assholes who just break shit up into garbage. Because it very much does seem like while they've got their peace, there's like a lot of shit just going wrong. Oh hey, it's Slim Pants Boy. There's a lot of shit just like going wrong. Like from the sheer like matter of yeah, people like that Count Abarth or whatever his name was. So that's neat, you know, like he's just like a power hungry asshole he's still using the king's power for his own ends. And he's using it to basically rule over that town and live this like life of luxury and just, you know, essentially being a god. I mean, break it down, that's what most rebellions turn into. Even like even the American Revolution, I mean, now, I'm about to say something that might be a little bit controversial, but the American Revolution, like, the leaders of that, they really just didn't. They really just wanted, like, their own business interests to be safe. Like, America was a tax haven for the longest time. Like people in the colonies did not pay taxes. Like, they didn't use any services of the crown because, I mean, the services are too fucking far away. And then, like, after the French and Indian War, because the French and Indian War was an expansion. Oh shit! Yeah, she could drive. Hooray! Oh no. So we're gonna get another party member. But yeah, so because the French and Indian War was an expansion of an existing war, and they had to then expand the front to there, and they had to send over British soldiers because the Americans didn't want to or maybe couldn't fight. Yeah. Then you've got like taxpayer money being spent in the colonies, and you have like a war debt. So it's like, hey, we're going to implement some temporary taxes, yeah, to pay off like what was going on over here. And once this all paid off, the taxes go away. We go back to status quo. But downside is it'll probably take, I don't know, like 10, maybe 20 years max, right? Of course, like the business people of the time were like, oh no, fuck that. And the richest of them, being, like George Washington and all those other assholes, went like, nah, fuck that, it's revolution time. Because a lot of them, and Washington specifically, while he was a businessman, he also was a soldier. So he had the wherewithal to be like, nah, I'm be general now. So, and then once that whole shit kicked off, it's like, all right, back to business. Oh, wait, we have to run a government now. Shit. Like, and it just kind of went from there, and it all fucking went tits up until George Washington was like, okay, no, this is fucking stupid. No, not George Washington. Oh, fuck, who was it? I know I said George Washington, but it's not George Washington. The guy who... I forget his name. I don't think it was Hamilton. Fuck. But one of them looked at the Articles of Confederation and how the fact that everything was falling apart because each state was trying to break off into its own individual thing, just like in this show. And nobody was paying into the centralized government they were trying to set up to try and keep everyone together. So they went like, okay, well, shit, we need a constitution. And just by sheer force of will, they managed to get the constitution happening, and all the states became one, like part of one country. But they still all wanted to break away and do their own thing up until the Civil War, where it turns out doing that leads to you getting your shit stomped on by Lincoln's size 100 boot. But yeah, that's kind of just this, America is the most luckiest goddamn rebellion ever. Holy shit. And I do appreciate a little bit of world building in this show, looping it back around. The fact that we have this thing is okay, here was this emperor, everyone thought he was a dick, we fought him, and now we're going back around, and now everybody's got their own little country, their own little slice of pie they've cut off, and we're all being power hungry dicks on a smaller scale. And there's civil unrest because everyone wanted peace, but clearly the peace is not kicking off. So, well, shit. I do like that. I do appreciate the little bit of world building that we got going on. It's not as much as I would hope. It's not as much as I would like, but it's better than nothing. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, so I like this show a little bit more now than I did in the first episode, but it's still very much weak in the character department. Toru and Akari, they're just fuck it, we're soldiers, we do fight. I do fight. That's what I do, just punch. Yeah, I do, yep. Also, we're also just assholes to each other for no fucking reason. It's I don't know, Chief. I don't know, man. This show, I think the characterization is very weak. What is Chaika's personality traits? She doesn't speak English very well. Okay, I'm gonna say English. I know it's Japanese, but force of habit on that one. She doesn't speak English very well. She's the daughter of an emperor. She wants to give him a burial because she loves her daddy. And she wants people to stop using him as a battery. So all in all, from her character, we can get that she's caring, not too bright, and she has a respect for her father. Not much else after that. We don't know anything about her history or about that fucking weird shit at the start of the first episode. Toru and Akari, what's their personality other than they are both assholes? And even then, it seems like they kind of had the same personality. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know, like, they got, like, one personality to share. Oh. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, still, it's like I still really want to see. I want to see more of the show. Once again, it's not through any real strength of the show itself. It's like there is information missing. I'm filling in my head. I'm filling in the blanks of what could be in those blanks, and I want to see what's actually in those blanks if there is one. It's not like through any strength of the show itself. It's through my own morbid curiosity. Like, the same morbid curiosity that makes me want to continue watching Domestic Girlfriend. Of course, that one's still on the 4-episode rule, so don't know if that one's actually gonna make it. Oh boy. Because that first episode was a thing. Yeah, I don't know, it's like right now this show is like sitting at like a solid 8. Like a solid 8 out of 10. It's all right. It's good. Like, there are parts of it that I do really, really like. I like the idea of like wizards having these gundo things that essentially their stands. You know, like I do like that. It's neat, and the fact that like even a house could be one. That's cool. I just want more explanation of how the world works, how magic works, like what the fuck is a gundo, like what can be a gundo, like do people need to maybe get hit by a certain arrow from a meteorite in order to gain their wizard powers, maybe. Let's be honest, like you could just like straight up like transplant this into the JoJo universe, and guy whose house is a stand and he control everything in it, that's basically just strength, but like, you know, not a boat. And sniper rifle. Like, I mean, that's basically just whole horse with a range bonus. Oh, God. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, I mean, and also, like, I do want to say, like, reiterate, like, the fighting in this episode was much better. It's almost as if when you have two things that are, like, actually drawn on the same plane fighting, you can have a lot more impact and a lot more dynamism. You know, which is good. Which is always good. Yeah, it's like it's the most solid B I've ever seen, you know? Like, I like the way the show looks. I like Chaika because she's cute and basically no other reason. I mean, also her personality is cute as well. So like, you know, she's cute on two fronts. But like all of the supporting characters, they're either nothing, or like you have like the antagonist whose main thing is like, you can't do this thing because reasons. Yay! And like he takes so long to just get to the point. Like he could have just been like, "No, you can't take the hand. That's the hand of the evil Emperor Gaz." To which Toru could have been like, "Nani? Emperor Gaz?" And it'd be like, "Yes, the Mad Emperor. You hold his hand in your hands." And, you know, it can kind of be a lot more natural, because it did feel a lot more stilted, because I feel like someone like Toru would know who he is. You know? Like, who would know who the Emperor is. So, like, instead of just having the guy just, like, rattle off exposition, you could have it be a lot more natural. And be, and like, so, like, Toru could be like, "What? But the evil Emperor Gaz, but he was killed 5 years ago." Like... Yes, and his body was, and then to which point the other guy, yes, his body was divided up amongst the heroes, and they hold in order to protect their magic power from those who would abuse it. Like, you know, and just kind of just go from there. Like, the girl you're working for, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and she's obviously looking to gather the parts for something nefarious. You know, and just, you know, it'll be a lot more, you could be a lot more, like, natural with it. And then later on, if you wanted to have that whole thing where you go in depth with it, Yet you could have them turn to Chaika and like at home and be like, okay, Chaika, what the fuck's going on? Give me the full story. To which she could tell the story. Or rather, she could if she spoke English, but I then. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, solid 8. Really good shit in here, but like a lot of the execution stuff makes me go like, makes me make Minecraft villager noise. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, solid 8. But let me know what you think down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that maybe I left out. Because hey, that's entirely possible. Yeah, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description alongside a link to my Discord. And on the end card, which also has links to my other videos if you want to see some of those. If you do support me on Patreon, then you get a special patrons-only Discord channel on the open server, where you can recommend things to be let's played, let's watch, live streamed, whatever. And if it goes on the patron list, then I have to do it. And I had to do at least 4 episodes of it. So like basically you're guaranteeing the 4-episode test on that one. Of course, usually for patron stuff, like I usually go like most all the way because a lot of you guys pick stuff that's actually pretty hype. So. Yeet. Also, we have our patrons only movie night that we do once a month, usually on the 2nd week of the month. Yeah, it's just we just kind of hang out in Rabbit or whatever is replacing Rabbit, because Rabbit is slowly dying. If it's not dead already, I haven't checked. And we just kind of hang out. We watch some anime, play some video games, maybe watch a movie. Just have a grand old fun old time. Last time we went and we watched the first few episodes of that Fireman anime, the one where they've got like fire powers, and that was really cool. And also like we did that Girls und Panzer. That was good. That was a fun little movie day. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing for the next one, but I don't know. I'm hoping there's more shit like that, because that tank one was really hype. Apparently there's a bunch of movies and shit, so hey, maybe I'll ask if people want to see more of that, but yeet. Anyway. As always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, all become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a real day.